Uh, so really cool that those guys we're acting. No, you know what? You know what's actually interesting? It's not necessarily that those guys decided our fate, okay? Yeah, they were fucking rapists, pedophiles, slavers, yada yada yada, whatever, right? All that stuff, who cares? I mean, it's like pretty basic at this point. Everybody knows that. But it's actually the rapist, pedophile dickheads now in the fucking Supreme Court that act like there's actually a serious originalist interpretation. Like, we have to fucking look at this piece of paper that I can wipe my ass with as though it's like a biblical document. It's like a dogma that we need to follow. You know what I mean? That's insane, dude. You're a fucking psychopath. You are too mentally ill to be in a position of power. I'm sorry. If you are a Republican, if you're a conservative, if you legitimately think that like that Constitution, that piece of paper is something that we have to literally interpret as like the original framers' attitude and intention, you're severely mentally ill. You can't be in a position of power. I'm ableist. I've told you this before, okay? There's plenty of wonderful mentally ill individuals that are in positions of power. This is not one of them, okay? That's crazy. Like, they're literally just saying, hey, we're going to deny a medical process, a medical procedure that you can get, a safe medical procedure that you can get because we just decided that it wasn't in the Constitution. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You know what else wasn't in the Constitution? The internet, dumbass. The fuck is this? You know what else was in the Constitution? AR-15s. If you show a fucking founding father an AR-15 and you're like, this is what people are shooting now, they'd be like, oh my God, that's insane. We should definitely not have that. Like, no one should have that. The founding fathers would be like, I'm a pedophile rapist and I think that's unacceptable. That's what they would say. Don't clip that. There's a tweet talking about how it's not just period trackers. They're using unencrypted communications and searches just as much in abortion-related cases. Source, trust me, bro. Can't link anymore. Never forget that yesterday the Supreme Court decided. Okay? Yesterday, the United States Supreme Court decided that there were no state rights when it comes to fucking forcing everyone to have a gun. Okay? If you want to have a gun, you can have a gun. Doesn't matter. No states' rights. Okay? And then one day later, 24 hours later, they were like, actually, states' rights is really important for making sure that, like, states decide to, like, criminalize abortion and, I don't know, fucking kill women if they have, like, an ectopic pregnancy. You know what I mean? GG's. Sorry. God wanted it that way. That's awesome. They're not even hiding it. They're literally saying, listen, if you're a gun, you have more rights than a woman, okay? You have more rights in this country. You are better protected as a gun than you are as a woman. That's it. There's no other way to look at it. GG's. Now, of course, everyone's going to say, like, man, somebody's got to do something about this, right? You know, these guys, man, these guys in power. Why? That's what Joe Brandon's out here saying. Roe v. Wade is the law of the land, and we must fight any and all attempts to overturn it. As president, I will codify Roe into law and ensure this choice remains between a woman and her doctor. How are you going to do that, bro? How are you going to do that? Just fucking sign an executive order and force the fucking Supreme Court's hand. Honestly, just do it. Sign an executive order and then, I don't know, implement, like, use the fucking military or the National Guard to force, like, every fucking red state to have to literally conduct abortions at gunpoint, okay? That's what I'm talking about. This is a pro-abortion, pro-Brandon, paramilitary, authoritarian American state, okay? You can do whatever the fuck you want. You got the military, baby. Put some fucking National Guard military members, you know what I mean, outside of abortion clinics. They try to protest. Sorry, no First Amendment here. Boom, you're fucking dead. Guns don't kill people. Abortions kill people. Republicans probably. I mean, they literally do think that. To be fair, you never send him to $15 required to make that happen. Yeah, dude, I fucking love that. I love that. Oh, I forgot. How could I have forgotten? This morning, I was listening to the media, as always. One of my favorite things to do is listen to NPR, do a both sides kind of attitude on this situation. It's like, bro, listen, I know every single one of your fucking anchors are like 78 years old and their vaginas already are impossible to fucking put out a baby. But are you fucking insane? Are you really going to be like, oh, let's go talk to this white supremacist lawyer guy who gets paid $700,000 a year to work at the Fuck Women Foundation for anti-abortion rights. And let's hear what he has to say. Let's hear from this guy. I'm like, what, are you serious? Like, New York Times did this shit too. It's like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you joking? You're really gonna go? You're really gonna go to the fucking, like, the fuck women they should die foundation? Let's ask them how they feel about this massive legislative victory for them. You know what I mean? Massive Supreme Court victory for them. That's sick, dude. That's awesome. That's so cool. I really want to hear from those guys who are getting paid literally like $300,000 a year minimum to just like lobby the government. You know, it's crazy. It's so wild. It's so fucking wild, dude. Yeah, the daily episode with the anti-abortion piece was psychotic. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah, let's go to this guy in Ohio who's just like has made it his life's mission to like murder women who get abortions. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, and by the way, this is why I say fuck Obama, okay? Here.
And that's where I'm going to focus the issue. Choose. The Freedom of Choice Act is not my highest legislative priority.
Hey, thanks, man. That was so sick. Thank you.
I believe that women should have the right to choose, but I think that the most important thing we can do to tamp down some of the anger surrounding this issue is to focus on those areas that we can agree on, and that's.
Dude, that's the. How do you not see this? How do you not understand that this is precisely how they fucking work? The idea has never been, and I mean never, ever, ever been about like, areas that we can agree on. Why are you agreeing with psychos, dude? You can't do this. Like, there's 30% of the Republican voter base is white evangelical Protestants who are just psychotic, okay? They're just fundies. They're fundamentalists. There's no way to deal with them. It's like fucking trying to rationalize with the Wahhabis, bro. It's not happening, okay? They're just fucking psychotic, but they're white, so most of you white motherfuckers can't comprehend that they're like insane. A lot of you in this community can see it, but they can still fucking work and totally fucking operate comfortably within your circles, and you don't understand it because they're white. Because you're like, you're not conditioned into thinking like, that dude is no different than a motherfucker in a madrasa, like learning how to fucking kill at the age of 12, okay? Speaking of which, by the way, we funded those madrasas. Not even going to get into that right now. We funded the fucking Wahhabist movement. Not even going to get into that right now. But that's for a different time, okay? But internally, there's no fucking fundamental difference between like people like Ben Shapiro, who are incredibly conservative Orthodox Jews, and white evangelical Protestants, and fucking Wahhabist fundamentalists, okay? No difference whatsoever. It's just the color of their skin. That's it. So the idea that like, these guys, we should listen to these guys is insane. It's insane. Completely insane. Oh yeah, we just gotta listen. I know a lot of you have mixed opinions on whether we should murder every single undocumented citizen that walks over the border. So that is why today I'm here pushing for good legislation that is meaningful, that sees both sides of the argument, and we're only going to kill 30% of every undocumented citizen that walks through the American border. Come on, who's with me? Thank you. And then next year, when Republicans are in power, they're like, fuck you, actually. We're doing 100%. And then Democrats come back into power and they go, you know what, actually, we should keep it at 100%. This is a lot better, actually. Never mind. We should like secretly keep it, the immigration murder bill at 100%. And then, I don't know, cry about fucking Bernie Sanders or some shit. It's awesome. It's great. That's what America is about. That's what America is, baby. That's how we work. And by the way, what I'm talking about is not like murder every fucking undocumented immigrant, whatever, but it is Title 42. That's exactly what happened with Title fucking 42. Bet you feel silly now? I do fucking feel silly. Let's hear what this person had to say, okay?
Listen, kiddo, I get it. I don't like the two-party system. I think our country's corrupt, and quite frankly, I don't want to vote for Biden. It feels like voting for a Republican. But I'm gonna do it. You want to know why? Because the alternative is a fucking fascist. A fascist is a fascist. Maybe we can have the conversation about dismantling the two-party system when a fascist isn't running. Maybe we can do that later, kiddo.
That's cool. That was tight. I mean, that's real. Remember when we when we voted out a fascist and like fascism went away? I can't help but wonder if Susan Sarandon is proud of herself. Bro, I swear to God, like these people literally fucking need to, I don't know, I can't say. Okay, redacted. Parody. I can't. Liberals are the most like scummy, vile fucking idiots. Like professional liberals are just as scummy and just as fucking vile as like professional Republicans are. It is complete psychotic. It's completely fucking psychopathic, okay? Hey, Hassan, just say in a Minecraft, it's an easy out. No, the FBI literally fucking targets people in a Minecraft now. When you say in a video game and in Minecraft. Isn't that the shit heel paid by the DNC? Dude, I can't do it. Okay, the most important place you should be able to vote, the most power that you actually have is in local elections, but more importantly, in fucking primaries, when there are actual fucking progressives, okay? When there are actual leftists, anti-capitalists in positions that are running for fucking office. People that will actually ride or die for the values that they genuinely espouse. They have nothing to lose. They're not in the fucking Democratic Party's machinery, and they're not corrupted, okay? That's what you got to do. If you want to vote, that's definitely where you got to vote, okay? This whole idea that like, oh man, it's so sick. We voted for fucking Joe Biden and everything's going to be fine now. What happened? What happened to harm reduction? I mean, I understand it. Fundamentally, I understand it. I advocated. I said, I'm voting for Joe Biden. I'm not going to fucking hold it against you if you don't. But like, honestly, I'm going to do that. I think it's the right thing to do. What happened though? I told you time and time again that Brandon wasn't going to fucking change shit. Where are all those motherfucking cocksucking liberals now? Where are they at now? Oh, Hassan, I can't believe you're saying vote for Joe Brandon, but you're not enthusiastic enough. Where are you now, motherfuckers? Huh? What happened? Is Brandon protecting? Is Brandon doing shit, dude? What happened? I thought he was going to be the fucking FDR. Dumbasses. Still talking about fucking, Susan Sarandon like a bunch of psychos. Still talking about Bernie Sanders, dude. Holy shit. They're in the chat because there's a lot of us in here. I'm sure they are. Don't get me started on this fucking... Don't get me started on the fucking third party bullshit too. The third party can catch my smoke as well, even though they don't because they're just completely fucking irrelevant, okay? Irrelevant. Sorry. I know that there's a lot of people out there who are like, what's the alternative? Is it the third party? No, fuck no. Of course not the third party. If you want an outsider political movement, work to organize your fucking workplaces, okay? Build labor unions. That's the only way that you can fundamentally change society from the bottom up. There is no other way that you can do that, okay? There's no way. You have to organize. You have to organize to push the Democratic Party, which is the viable second plank of power in this country. That's the only thing you can do. There's nothing else you can do. There's no, like, general strike that we fucking choose to organize on fucking Reddit, okay? These things take time, money, and a fuckload of effort and a fuckload of experience, okay? That just doesn't happen. You can't just, like, do that shit by being like, oh, we're going to do it on Reddit. We're going to get together on Reddit and we're going to do a fucking general strike. That's not how that works. And by the way, fuck every single politician that currently, as it stands, is still standing against abolishing the filibuster, okay? Don't care. Bernie Sanders included, okay? Do you understand me? Any Democratic politician that right now, while we have a 50-50, says, oh man, we can't abolish the filibuster. We can't even change the filibuster like way to work. What do you mean a one-day fake general strike is so effective, Lamont? Okay, shut up. I don't even want to talk about that because it like brings up, that brings in like every fucking weirdo on the planet.